I'm Kieran Eve, and I play on the Trinity Western men's soccer team. My story started out during COVID. As a high-performing athlete, I saw it as an opportunity to keep getting better and focus more on my nutrition and training than ever with all the free time I had. And I ended up developing a pretty severe eating disorder where I started to fear gaining weight. I felt like people were judging me for everything I would eat. Certain foods would scare me and I'd have different panic attacks when a food was put in front of me. Counting calories, just feeling guilty after eating, different things like that. And it just, as I tried to deal with it myself, it just kept getting worse and worse and really just got out of control. I would basically wake up wishing I hadn't, because I knew that waking up meant going through another day of just non-stop mental trauma of just thinking about what I was going to eat, being scared of what I was going to eat, forcing myself to train 6-7 hours a day just because I felt like I needed to, or people would judge me saying I'm not doing enough and not training hard enough. So just all that kind of came together as my lowest points, where just waking up was just a dread. And yeah, I was wishing I hadn't. One day I was still working out a ton, trying to just lift, burn calories. Then one day when I was on my way to the gym, actually, that's when my mom got the call that was like, hey, like, you need to get him to the hospital now. Like, his heart's like unstable, like medically he's not good. And so yeah, that's kind of how it played out, where I was still going. Because it just, when you're in that mindset, like, you kind of know something's wrong, but your brain is so adamant on it needing to do it that you can't see anything else in your life besides that. I really, in the hospital, learned to trust in God and trust in His plan for me, because I realized that it was really out of my control being in there, and end of the day, like, it would just be part of His plan to strengthen me and build me into the person that I've become today. So I just really learned to just put my life in God's hands and trust that whatever happens, good or bad, it's building me up into the person that I want to become, but more importantly, who God wants me to become. And so once I started working with professionals, really getting at the root cause, the root problem, I noticed a big shift in my mind to not even my eating disorder going away, but a lot of just worry, being nervous, being self-conscious, or like feeling down started to change too. And I noticed a huge shift in the way I think, where I can just be happy and just enjoy every day in a way that I had never been able to do before. So definitely, like, getting that professional help was a pivotal moment in my life that I think changed my life 100% for the better. I remember times, even when I was recovering, where I'm like, I experienced thoughts in my head where my brain was like, oh, we don't want you to get better. But now that I've kind of continued on that, like, recovering journey, I truly just feel like free in my mind. No drawbacks, no restrictions, and I can just make decisions freely without that kind of voice in the back of my head saying like, oh, don't do that, don't eat this, what will people say about that? Yeah, I just found, like, I'd say, like, freedom in my mind to just be me and do me, I guess, yeah.